Hi, my name is Jan Florea. I'm with CAS Paints. I'm here today for free art lessons. Today I will demonstrate the use of texture medium and impasto medium. I will start with a little description of the impasto medium. It's a very thick, transparent, alkyd resin based medium that's fully mixable with oil paint and alkyd pro paint. I will start on this section of the canvas. As you can see, it's a very thick medium, and I will mix with some ultramarine blue, and I will working on canvas, and I will try to do a composition similar to Gerhard Richter, one of my favorite artists, German artist, who also uses like very thick layers, superimposed, very impasto type, and he actually uses like horizontal layers, and I will add more medium, and let's try an ocean blue here. And as you can see, because it's transparent, you can have different levels of transparency, and you can overlap a dark and a light color and create multiple effects. You can add more white here, and let's add a little bit more of the ocean blue. We can go with some more ultramarine blue, and you can work the surface, remove some paint, add it in different places, and create different marks. Another one of my favorite artists is Anselm Kiefer, another German artist, who also uses very thick impasto paints and surfaces. And it's all about manipulating the material, the paint in this case, the Alkyd Pro and the Alkyd Pro gels. And there are lots of, you can create lots of marks, primitive shapes, and and you can keep the history of the mark making here. And the advantage is all of this will dry depending on the layer at anywhere from 4 or 5 hours to a day or two. If you have like a 1 inch or 2 inches layer, that might take 2 or 3 days, you know. But if you go with like 1/4 inch, they will dry a day or less than a day, and you add more, and you can build this up to, you know, 2 or 3 inches, whatever you want. So it's a very big advantage for an oil paint and an oil medium. Now I want to move over to the second medium, is the textured impasto medium. Now this one, it's has a lightweight material inside, and you can go even further and really build the surface, you know, without adding any weight to the painting, to the canvas. So let me show this one. You see the same bodily consistency, looks white but will dry translucent. So in other words, when you mix with color, when you mix with the Alkyd Pro, won't affect the color. So the color is still the same. And you can see here we have this cadmium red, the same brilliancy, and in this case you see I took a little bit of the Alkyd Pro, and because it's a professional grade high concentration of pigment, you really can spread it out and with a little bit, You can cover and extend a lot. Yeah, beside building the texture, you can extend the paint. And here you can build shapes. And you can, so let's try to put some yellow. You work it out. And let's go a little bit with spreading around here. Let's put some alizarin, violet. Put a little bit more medium here. And you can combine back with the impasto medium. Impasto texture. When the texture medium dries, we'll have a very interesting finish. You can see here all the granules in the medium will scatter the light, reflect in different directions because the granules inside are irregular, popcorn shaped, and will give you a very interesting special finish. And let's keep going here. We have some contrast, and like I mentioned before, this is inspired by Gerhard Richter, one of my favorite artists, who uses like horizontal stripes and kind of an all-over composition type. And here we can put some hieroglyphs type shapes, kind of like a primitive alphabet to unify the composition. Okay, and this is what you can do with these two great mediums. I hope you enjoy my demonstration, and thank you.